everybody.
It's Mailbag Day.
I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
We haven't done Mailbag Day in quite a while, so we have an insane amount of stuff to show you today. Vince, I don't think we've done one of these in about 3 months.
I think you're right.
We've let it pile up just a little bit, and we're finally getting around to looking at our mail. So if you sent us something quite a while back and it took us a while to get to it, please excuse the delay on this. Finally getting back to Mailbag Day, and we'll try to get to these a little bit more frequently. Honestly, it had been like for about a month there, we weren't getting a lot, so I just wasn't looking as much, and then we let it pile up a little bit. So we will definitely check more frequently.
We got enough stuff that the post office let us take a tote.
Yes, they did. The giant box for this week is really just the box that has all the stuff in it.
It's time again for all of the mail.
So here's what it looks like here. This is like we can't even get on frame now. There's so much. So I'd like to thank the United States Postal Service for lending me this lovely tote thing. Box to put all these other boxes in. Okay, are we ready, Vince? I hope nobody's address was shown when I did that. Are you?
This is what it looks like. Big blur.
Are you? I can't see anything. All right, are you ready, Vince?
I'm ready.
Let's go ahead and get started. So these things will. Some of these will be more recent. Some of these will be a couple months old.
Let's kick this pig.
We're gonna get started. Here we go. The first thing. Let's see. Okay, this is one of two. So let's begin with somebody that sends us mail somewhat frequently. This is from Vinator Vents. This is from
Vac, what's
Simeon Scott, and he sent some more random things for us, Vince. The first thing is another book for my writing library. This is thanks so much for that. This is Reading Like a Writer, a guide for people who love books and for those who want to write them. What are you saying? What are you saying, Vac? Am I a person that wants to write? Anyway, no, I'm kidding. So anyway, I collect books like this, and I appreciate that because these are very often very insightful and helpful things to have in your library. Next up, really lucky these didn't get busted, Vince.
Oh my God, yes. Oh wow.
We got a...
That is lucky as heck those didn't break.
Group of DC glasses. Thanks a bunch, Vac. Really appreciate that, man. I didn't have these, so that's super cool. Thanks a bunch, man. And then, let's see what else is down here. Let's see, there's a Star Wars book, Tales of the Bounty Hunters. And then this is instructions for the thing that's in the second box. And I'll show you that here in a minute. And then some action figures. Here is Nero. And I think that's Kirk.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's Kirk. For a minute, I thought it was Sulu, but then you have to look at the rings around his arms, and then it's like, oh, that's Command Stripes. So.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, that's Sulu, but he has brown hair.
Yeah. All right, and then we got another box from Vac, because he couldn't get it in one box. And he also sent an Enterprise D. Enterprise D.
There's part of me that wish he would have just sent the instructions, but no Enterprise D.
He's like, I thought you might have this already, and you might need the instructions.
Do you have this already?
I actually do have one of these already, but I will probably just let my little guy play with this one.
Yeah.
We have the other one actually on the current. Well, I want to act like we're like a real studio with like amazing sets and things. It's on the set of Ask the Trexperts, which is kind of just in the corner of our dining room. But anyway, yeah, this is in good shape. Thanks, Vac.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. I'll put batteries in this and see if it still works. See if the buttons still go. But yeah, so thanks so much, Vac. A lot of neat stuff from Vac. Oh, it looks like he might have sent. Oh, the only letter that I see is, oh snap! Looks like I need 2 boxes for this. Enjoy.
That's awesome. All right. I can't fit inside. That is too big.
This is not to scale, and you're sounding oddly from an entirely different nationality, sir.
I like to dance.
Sir!
With my arms out like a helicopter.
All right. Thanks again, Vac. We sure appreciate it. Especially super cool of you to send these glasses, man.
Yeah.
I wonder what the story is there, or if it's been long enough that this was like Christmas or something. Anyway. All right. Would you mind putting these next to you? Thanks, Vince. Okay. Next up, let's do some posters.
Woo!
Vince gets excited about everything.
Woo!
Well, at least if I tell him to. Hey, Vince.
Yeah.
Posters. Get excited.
Woo!
Yeah. Good job. Windmills. Okay. So, these, let's see, I will try to get the letter out. Here, I'll read the letter first. Should I read the letter first, Vince?
Yeah, you do that.
Here's the letter.
I'll prepare the poster.
No, don't take them out yet. I'm just going to read these. Okay, here we go. Hey, Cap and Vince, so I bet you're wondering, what's in the tube? Well, I absolutely love your channel, and I watch every video you do. Wow, every video? Man, I hope you're doing other stuff, too, It's weird because I feel like you guys are my friends and a big part of my life, and you don't even know who I am. Now we do. Yeah. Well, me and my brother, run a little poster shop on Etsy. We design minimalist prints of geeky movies, TV shows, video games, and comic books. I just thought you guys would like to check them out and hopefully get a kick out of them. Here's a super modern minimalist Batman for you, Cap, as well as the Dark Knight perched atop the Gotham skyline, with a cool quote at the bottom. And for Vince, here's a unique Iron Man double print that we designed. We have tons more designs in our shop under the name Greater Geek. Search Greater Geek on Etsy and we'll pop up. I love your work so much. I hope you like ours too. And tell Vince if he wants a minimalist Ghostbusters print, we design 100% customized prints for just $85. We'd love to do one for him. Anyway, just wanted to come bearing gifts and say thank you for what you do. Superhero Rewind is just about the greatest thing ever created. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. You make my life a little brighter listening to you every day, along with your wonderful contributors talking about all the geeky stuff we love. So even though you don't know me, I am always and shall be ... your friend. Godspeed, Andrew Greater Geek Print Shop. What a nice letter.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for taking the time to write that and for sending these to us. And we hope folks will check out your Etsy shop. Let's see what we got here, Vince.
Apparently, I cannot pull things out of a tube.
Yeah, is that not on your... Well, then leave that off your resume, okay?
I didn't study that in college.
See, you're a liar, because I've seen your resume, and it says, can pull stuff out of tubes.
He didn't know, but I kind of love minimalist poster stuff.
Oh, really? Okay, well, let's see what you think of these. So,
or at least I presume he did.
Okay, so, the first one is Legend. Cool. Legend. There's Batman. Legend. And then...
Ooh.
This one's my favorite. I've already looked at these. This one's my favorite. Here's the Dark Knight one he was talking about. What's the city look like from up on high? It looks dirty.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I may have to try to integrate that one down here somewhere. That's very, very cool. And then Vince, you got two also. Ooh. And here are yours. Look, you're so lucky, Vince. You get both Iron and Man.
That's cool.
Iron Man. Look.
Here, I'll take one, you take the other.
Oh, I just made it say Man Iron.
This is the Man Iron.
Iron Man. Look at this. Iron Man. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
What do you think, Vince?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Do you want the man to go with your iron?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Here you go. Just messing with you. So once again, this was Andrew and the Greater Geek Print Shop. Thanks so much for sending these. This was all ultra thoughtful of you, and thanks for all the kind words about the channel. Really glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for watching. We sure appreciate you, man. And but you don't have to watch everything. There's other cool stuff you can watch that's not just us.
You can pick and choose what you like.
It's true. It's true. Thank you so much. All right, moving right along. Vince. You ready to see some more underground comics from Mr. Damon Begay?
Hey! Excuse me while I scratch my nose.
It's a moment of silence for Vince's nose. Hey, Geekvolution! The channel has been great. I can't wait for who reviews the reviewers. Sorry, this has been a while. Hope you're enjoying that show. Also, it's good to have Comic Vault back. Here are some more indie books for the Vault. I added some random books I think would be cool to have a review for. I added some of my comics too. Hope you enjoy the books. Sincerely, Damon Begay. Now, he has sent some stuff in the past that I've never got around to reviewing. I've got a big stack of his stuff and other really fun underground things that he sent. I just want you to know that I've looked at that at all that stuff. A lot of it's super fun and I really like it. I've talked about it here for reviews, sometimes I'm not sure just how much I would have to say about some of the smaller stuff, but I may try to go back and do another indie spotlight eventually and do those because I'm making sure and showing them off here, but clearly some of these folks are wishing that I would do more thorough reviews on this stuff. So I will try to get to it as soon as I can. I hope everybody understands just how many things we've got in the can right now. For stuff, I know. I say that to myself all the time. Of requests and things. But thanks for sending the stuff. We're gonna show off all this right now, and then hopefully down the line I can get to doing some more full reviews. So we've got a lot of this stuff seems to be here's Interstellar Comics. Wow. Interstellar Comics. Vince just forgot what he had for breakfast.
I will do whatever you command.
I like the detail in this art, Vince.
Yeah.
Look at that robot.
Indeed.
It's pretty cool. And then we have... Oh, okay, so there's 2 issues of Interstellar Comics. And once again, I'll just go through these very briefly. And then we have, this is still Mr. Begay's Alley Dwellers, and then Spawn shows up, and he's like, don't mind me, I'm just walking around not doing anything.
Just like all the other books that Spawn's in.
That's right, yeah, wow.
I had to spell that one out, just in case.
No more talking you. Hey, Vince.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, I like that panel specifically. You guys can't see it, but
this is what I'm going to show them. This is pretty dynamic stuff, man. I'm very impressed. He's got a really good sense for making this stuff, look really cinematic, and it feels like storyboards, which is precisely what you want for an action-driven comic like this. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow, she has crazy costume. Anyway, people right now are just watching me look at a thing they can't see. And then, The Adventures of a 4th Grade Space Captain #3.
Hey, I like broccoli.
Planet Ice Cream. Oh, okay, so this is all ages sci-fi stuff. Oh, that's cool, because there's some very adult things here. So I love that there's some all ages stuff in here, too. This is neat. So this will be... See, I want to start, as he gets a little bit older, having Jason review some of this all ages stuff. This is fun, and it's all color.
Yeah.
It's all color.
You made Broccoli the bad guy? How dare you, sir?
Broccoli is the bad guy. He's beating the crap out of that ice cream cone. And then there's well, I don't want to give away spoilers. Okay, and then, let's see. As reality alters, I've got to get back to my love. Okay, so this is a book with no cover.
Huh.
That's really interesting. Very chapbooky for a comic book.
So don't look at the back if you don't want to know what happens.
Because I'm going to assume that this is intentionally... It's kind of a neat way to get somebody to immediately, get into your comic, where it's like, I'm not even going to put a cover on it. It's just the book is, here it is, get started, go. Just don't look at the back.
Enjoy.
I just ruined the ending.
Didn't want people to flip through the book. Just look at the cover, and then you'll know if you want to look at it or not. 24-hour comic book day. And again, some of these are by different people than Damon. Oh no, this is him too. Oh, and see, now I'm starting to get a sense of his art style. Oh, there's a dinosaur. I'm sold. I'm done. I will definitely read this. There's the dinosaur. The dinosaur's on the cover too.
Vince, was he? Oh, he's eating a truck. See, you can't sell me a comic any faster than putting a dinosaur on the cover. Like I don't know if you know that about me.
No.
I will buy any comic that's got a velociraptor on the cover.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
How often does that happen?
A lot, believe it or not. A couple weeks ago, I did an article.
Funny, considering you haven't read Runaways.
I don't remember. Is there a velociraptor in Runaways?
That's one of the main things in the book.
Okay.
Or at least initially. I don't know about now.
I really want to do that. I think somebody sent us, maybe Comics Kid or somebody sent us a pretty good run of Runaways at one point in the vault, and I still haven't gotten to it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a while back. But anyway, what was it? A couple weeks ago, I did an article. I'm blanking. I can't remember the name of the book. It was a new thing by Dark. It was a new thing, not by Dark Horse is a publisher. But the Dark Horse published, and it had a velociraptor in it, and so I spent the whole my whole first paragraph talking about this phenomenon of dinosaurs in comics. And how I am a total sucker for picking up anything that's got a dinosaur in it, and that I can't be the only one because we see it all the time. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited about this one because it's got a dinosaur on the cover. The
Piranhas?
Piranhas! Piranhas? What piranhas?
That's funny.
A one-eyed captain convinces her futuristic crew of cosmonaut pirates to steal an artifact of legend. That looks fun.
Do you guys want to see a one-eyed captain?
Whoa. This is... Oh, my God, no. There's some pretty surreal art. There's a lot of really creative stuff here, Vince.
Yeah, man.
One last day, adults only. Okay, I'm not going to open this on camera. Because it says... Well, okay, I'll open it. Whoa. That's trippy. This is very trippy. Wow, this looks fun, though. I mean, disturbing and creepy, but fun. And then... Oh, another dinosaur! Oh, that's because it's more... Wait. No, this is a different thing.
Jurassic.
For Jurassic 4 Park.
That
Why is
is really funny. Like, too fast, too... I get it.
Oh, my God. Thanks for explaining that to me. I did not immediately understand. One last day, sympathy for vengeance. Thank you for sending us all of these.
Holy smokes, there's a bunch of these.
Yeah, because you know what? I spend all my time... not all my time, but I mean, I spend so much of my time reading mainstream stuff. It's so much fun to see what other people are just doing on their own, and so much super creative stuff. Or are you surprised by the sheer number of the stuff that's in color?
Yeah, that surprises me.
Okay, this one's neat, Vince. This is a tiny little comic that gives advice on how to make your own comic books in your own house. So it's basically, how do you do this stuff?
Right on.
So it's really neat that somebody, and again, I don't know if this was Damon, no, this is a couple other people, but it's really cool that people that are doing this stuff are like, hey, let's take the time to show people how to do this themselves, and I'd imagine they probably take these to conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows, but wow, it keeps going. It keeps going!
See, some of these things are only like $2 a piece, because they say $2 on them. This one's $85.
What?
Because it makes you competition.
Oh, is that what it is, Vince?
Yep, that's what it is. I'm kidding. I don't know how much they sell them.
Wow.
They might just
It
give it
costs
away.
as much as you're going to have to pay for that Ghostbusters print, Vince. Let's see.
Huh, what are you doing?
This is interesting. I can't tell what this is called because it's in a cursive script, and I'm not immediately... Can you see it?
Écrans?
Écrans? Oh, it's in French.
Ooh.
Okay, there's one line that I know what it says in this, because it says ha 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 ha.
There's one sentence in French that I know what it means.
This is fascinating artwork.
You want to hear the French word I know?
Go ahead, Vince.
Je ne sais pas. You know what that means?
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Literally.
you know what I know? Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
And then this is hilarious. So I've already looked through this one. This is another
cool.
thing by Zach Finger. He had a couple things in here. This is kind of explicit, so I'm not going to show you a lot of it on camera. But what this is it's the beginning of Back to the Future 2 if Marty and Doc Brown went to our 2015 instead of the one that's actually in the movie. And they're basically like, oh, this is boring. Things aren't all that different.
That's awesome.
It's pretty great. Thank you so much for sending this stuff, and like I said, I'm gonna try really hard to get to reviewing some of this. My imagination is running away with itself right now. There's so much. There's such an eclectic assortment of fascinating stuff here, and it's really cool to see people just letting their creativity run off with itself and making this really neat underground homemade stuff that I really should pay a lot more attention to. Okay. Give me that. Why are you handing me this?
Oh, you almost hit the target, too. That was pretty close.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of practice with a chakram. Okay, moving right along. Yeah, I said chakram. Okay, do you want the bizarre box, or should we save it for the end?
Let's save that for the end.
There is
Why
a
not?
bizarre box. And I say that in the most loving way possible, but there's a box where there's some stuff in this box where I'm like, I don't know why you sent us this stuff. Probably just to see our reaction on camera.
Did you
So
send us porn?
No, there's no porn in this box.
Oh, okay.
There's no porn in this box. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's leave this here so that it feels more like Mailbag Day. This is probably the longest Mailbag Day we've ever had. Okay, I
think you're right.
Moving right along. Okay, so this is another guy who has sent us indie comics in the past and is now trying to bribe me to finally review them. Dear Captain Logan and Vince, I'm writing to ask how the reviews of my stories and poems are going. I'm sure you haven't gotten through all of them, as you guys have videos to make, jobs to do, families to be with, and lives to live. If you have finished looking over any of my works, please mail those back so I can start correcting errors. I'm sorry, I will get to it. And to motivate you to finish faster, I've added the first of the Hellboy animated movies. You'll get the other after I get my works back.
That's funny.
Best of luck and thanks. Big fan of the show, Justin Kennan. P.S. There is no 32-page comic inside. Okay. So here is Sword of Storms. Now you've seen these, yes?
I have them.
I know, but I'm just but I've never gotten around to watching them. So
They're not bad.
Are they decent?
Mm-hmm.
I've always heard that they're pretty good, but I've never gotten to them. So I will finally. Thank you for saying this. This is not one that's in my collection, and I will get to your stuff that I promised you that I would do. And then you can send me the other one if you feel like it, but it's okay if you don't, because I told you I would do that. Okay. Moving right along. Vince, I generally have it because people ask me all the time to read their stuff and critique them for them, and I get so many of those requests that at one point I finally just had to say I don't do that anymore. But I have told people if they take the time to send it in the mail, I will give them some quick handwritten notes and send them back to them. And I just haven't gotten to that one yet, and I will do that. This is Mailbag Day / Captain Logan apologizing for not doing things. Okay. What else have we got here? I don't know who sent us this. It was apparently time-sensitive material, though, and I was like, oh man, time-sensitive. I waited a while. And then it turned out to be the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition. So I don't know. So awesome. I'm not real sure why that was time-sensitive. And I also have no idea who sent us this, but thank you very much. Yeah, this was just bought from a wholesaler corporation, and I guess somebody wanted us to have this, and I don't think I have a copy of this. I have looked through this before, but I collect a lot of Star Trek reference, and I think this is one that I did not.
That's kind of awesome.
Have. So yeah, females and finances don't mix because the Ferengi are very sexist, Vince. Even a blind man can recognize the glow of latinum. It's very appropriate because Daredevil came out this week. Okay. So, thanks for that, anonymous fellow who sent us that. Thanks very much. And then...
His name was Anonymous.
It might have been a lady. There's no way to know. Okay.
Anonymous.
Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, and then...
But they're sexist, so it has to be a guy, right?
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean...
I'm kidding.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't a Ferengi that sent the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition.
You are turning my world upside down, sir.
Hey, Geekvolution. Hi, I'm Joe. YouTube user Gunblade007. You remember Gunblade?
Yeah.
He's been commenting for years and years. I'm an aspiring comic artist and writer with my friend, business partner, John started a comic book company, Third Eye Comics, so I wanted to mail you a copy of both Dark Hood Issue 1 and Dream Reader Issue 1. So check out and review, but you don't have to review it on your show. I just want to see what you think. Yes, I know both the anatomy and panel layout is wrong, but I've been working on them. I'm still waiting for my friend / business partner, John, to write Dark Hood number 2, which he's thinking of rewriting issue 1 too, but I've gone up to issue 9 on Dream Reader, which you can check out at these places, Facebook and DeviantArt. I'll put links in the description. Anyway, talk to you later. Sincerely, Joe. Okay, so Joe sent his first drafts of these comics, and looks like some colored pencil work.
Yeah,
colored pencil work. Here's Dark Hood. This reminds me of some stuff that I did when I was in junior high events.
Right on.
So, all hand-drawn stuff, including panels and layouts. Da-da-da.
It looks like
artwork. It looks like this. This is where the staple goes. And then here's Dream Reader.
Dream Reader. Yeah, that's all I got.
Good job. Yeah, I know. I was going to keep going, and then I decided against it. You know what I thought of the other day? I was I had that song from Guardians of the Galaxy stuck in my head.
Which one?
So the Ooga Chaka Ooga Chaka.
Oh yeah.
And why can't I think of it? What is that song?
Hooked on a Feeling?
Hooked on a Feeling. And I wrote a parody called Hooked on Phonics. Anyway. It worked for me.
Yeah,
now that I can read. So anyway, so thanks for sending these, and we will take a look. Wow, there's a lot of words on that page.
Following after the, oh god, I forgot the comic writer's name.
Well, I'm sure that anecdote was really amusing, Vince.
It was going to be
We're
fun.
just going to have to keep going. Okay, so we will take a look at these.
Claremont. Following in the tradition of Claremont. Lots and lots of words on a page.
See, because I waited so long to finally get to Mailbag Day, I'm just going to have to not sleep for a while we work on all this awesome stuff that people sent us. Okay, now, because we're saving the crazy box for the end... this is cool. So this is, there's a web series, Vince, that I don't think you know about, that Eric and I reviewed. Let me find, well, let's see. You know what, I don't know that he actually sent a letter in this, but there's this, I got it, yeah. But anyway, so this guy did a web series called Super Task Force 1, which was loosely based on Power Rangers or kind of a parody of Power Rangers and a parody of Sentai stuff in general and those kinds of shows. And the premise behind it was that there used to be basically Power Rangers, but they disbanded, and then later on, this one kid got the power, and he had to be a Power Ranger all by himself. So it's kind of turning that teamwork thing on its head, and he's got to figure out how to do it by himself. And this was kind of it's a low budget thing that was done mostly like in this guy's neighborhood, but the special effects are awesome. And Eric and I were really impressed with it. We thought the scripts were solid. It was this kind of mini series. I think each episode was like 10-15 minutes long, maybe a little less, I forget. And David Fielding is in it, the guy who played Zordon. And he was really cool in it. And so anyway, Jason watched it with me, and Jason loved it. And Eric and I reviewed it, and we gave it a pretty positive review. So this guy, I forget his name right now, Steve Rudinski. Steve sent me a message and said, "Hey, thanks so much for the review, and I'm glad that your kid liked it. So I'm going to send him a poster for his room." So he sent me this poster for Jason, and it has and he personalized it to Jason. It says, "Jason, suit up." And there's the poster for Jason. And then he also gave us the Super Task Force 6 poster. So this is the team before it's just the one guy.
Sweet.
And there's a pretty cool Megazord fight at the end of it. And we really liked it. And he pokes fun at all the tropes and stuff. It was pretty fun. And then this is... I'm sure he sent this just so I would put it on camera. Here is Captain Z and the Terror of Leviathan. This is the newest film that he's got coming out. Cool. And I saw the trailer for that. It looks pretty fun, too. So anyway, so check him out, silverspotlightfilms.com. And if I can remember, I will put also a link to the first episode of Super Task Force 1 in the description so that people can see that. Because like I said, I liked it. I thought it was really fun.
Darn tootin'.
And now...
Nobody says darn tootin' anymore.
No, just you. Just you. You're stuck. You're stuck in the...
Stuck in the past, 'cause you're too late.
Okay. You give nostalgia a bad name?
That's right.
Okay. So this, is there a note? Maybe there's a note at the bottom. We'll see if we get to a note.
Lots of random stuff.
yes, it is. And I think this is probably just to see what we'll say. And I don't want to make fun of the person who sent this stuff, but I'm pretty sure that this is one of those boxes that says, "I wonder what Captain Vince will say to some of these things."
There we go.
Do we have a person's name on here? Oh, this is Halculus. Okay, thanks, Halculus. Halculus is one of our long-term subscribers from a long time ago in a galaxy wherever he got insects and spiders. So here's what we got. We got a bunch of animal books. Here's insects and spiders. Look, we can learn
That's
things.
Good for Jason.
Maybe
right?
you send some of this stuff for my kids. Yeah. Chicken soup for the cat and dog lover's soul.
Oh yeah.
Vince likes it. Maybe he sent some of this stuff for Vince because Vince likes dogs.
I do. I love dogs.
And then the Grumpy Cat book.
Oh, yeah.
The Grumpy Cat book. Myth Men, Guardians of the Legend. So this is one of those like scholastic kids books. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. He must have sent some of this stuff for Jason.
Yeah.
And Freddie. And then here's some cards.
Holy crap, I used to have those.
Oh yeah, you know what? I had these too. Yeah. This was one of the. Oh man, who printed these? I don't even remember anymore. It's not who I thought it was. I had some of these, but anyway.
Usually when it's card, a safe bet is at tops.
There's a $20.99 here. Yeah.
Fall of the Hammer.
Oh, this is all $20.99. Mm-hmm. From that, yeah, I remember that arc. I think that's the arc that me and Dan were supposed to review, and we couldn't find all the issues from it. Anyway, oh, I read this one. This is Goosebumps, The Barking Ghost.
You've been hanging out with me too long.
Did you ever read The Barking Ghost?
Nope.
That's one I read. I used to have that.
I don't know how to read.
Actually, bringing back memories. That says yes.
So these are like counterparts, right?
Yes.
For
Vince.
the cat and dog lover, and then you have these two.
Well, that's what makes him grumpy.
I like it.
Smelly cat, smelly cat. And then here is, let's see, an issue of Scientific American.
All right.
No, it's a biology thing from that magazine.
Huh.
Okay. Look at all this information we're getting. And then Goosebumps Zoo Books. Oh man, I'm having a dyslexic day or something. I don't even know what that is. All right. And then FYI.
Is that the back?
Nope. That's the front. Okay. Vince, usually it's the front.
Oh, I just thought that advertisement looked like a cover underneath.
Usually, sir, it's the front where they put the date on a magazine, okay?
FYI.
Just FYI.
The cover's usually on the front.
Here's an old Game Informer, and then a Top Dog. Oh, about cards. Okay.
Ooh.
And then a bunch of anime.
I get it.
Anime Insiders. Anime Insiders. Man, folks just trying really hard to get me to watch more anime. And then let's see. Nintendo Power. Oh, old Nintendo Powers. Ooh. Nintendo Power. I don't think there was a letter in this box.
Oh.
What? No, that was just the...
Okay. Good.
No, that's just the address. That's just my address.
I saw writing and I was like, oh god.
Oh, yeah.
We tore right through it. But I think you're right.
I think he wrote that on the back of something that he used for something else. Anyway, all right, well, so, thanks, Calculus. There's some really interesting things in this box. I really appreciate the old Nintendo Powers, though. Those are always fun to go back to and look at, and there's some really great stuff for my kids here. Really appreciate it. And Vince, you can have all the dog stuff. Ooh.
Heck yeah.
Well, folks, thanks so much, everybody who sent us stuff for Mailbag Day. And like I said, we will try not to let this get away from us again next time. If you would like to send us anything that you want to see our reaction to as we open it, or anything you'd like us to review, or if you want to send anything for the superhero movie collection, anything like that, feel free at any point to send to the address that is on your screen right now. There it is. And thanks so much for watching. We sure appreciate it. Like I said, Vince, I'm gonna try to get some of these underground comics as soon as I can. So anyway, everybody, thanks as always for watching. We sure appreciate it. We'll see you again next time. This was Mailbag Day. I'm Captain Logan,
and I'm Vince, reminding you to support your local post office.
They don't need any support. They got me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, we'd also like to thank the post office for this lovely month. Thanks, folks. We'll see you later.